folks, Havoc here. I'm recording this quick update video just to fill you all in on some things regarding my future streams as well as the content that is to be expected from them in the near future. I've said it at some point before, and at the time I was able to delay it by playing on a resolution so low it was looking like one of those old-ass 4x3 CRT monitors, but now it's inevitable. I am quitting Counter-Strike for the foreseeable future. On top of the performance issues I already had, a couple of new factors were thrown into the mix that further solidified this decision. Truth be told, there's very little motivation to play. I cannot stream it, solo queuing hasn't been fun, and in reality it's very unrewarding, since premier rating is meaningless, and faceit levels are too, as long as you're under 3.5k elo, since it's heavily inflated in CS2. That, alongside the fact that if I were to hypothetically ever get good enough to compete as I was inspired to, Tier 3 or 2 Counter-Strike is miserable. It's filled with match fixing, closet cheating, and even frequent doxing and death threats from insane degenerate gamblers. All of this has completely killed any motivation that I had for me to continue, even more so with the no less than depressing state of the game. Now, as to what I do instead, and by extensions what the streams would consist of, I would love to say I have a bunch of ideas, and in reality I did. I wanted to redirect that commitment to learning Overwatch 2, alongside some variety streams where I'd lean more towards the speedrunning or casual gaming side of things. That was the plan until recently, when I noticed that it wouldn't be possible anymore. For my PC can genuinely no longer handle the vast majority of games while having OBS open, let alone while actually streaming. With this taken into account, my only hopes of streaming would be to opt for the extremely easy to run options, however this simply isn't viable. University schedules are really tightening up alongside exams and projects and theses which are very poorly spaced out. And as such, I simply won't have the availability for it. I'd probably need to spend whatever little free time I get grinding Overwatch if I ever hope to get better as I aspire to. It is a rather unfortunate dilemma, and it will most likely lead to a slight lack of streams from my end. I figured that the best option would be to try to find a clipping tool that doesn't absolutely melt my PC, so I could at least make content out of Overwatch clips on YouTube for y'all. And when the opportunity comes around, make a stream or two on a lighter game or speedrun attempts, albeit this remains unconfirmed. Regardless of how I go about this, that information alongside any announcements for future streams or uploads can be found on my Discord server or my Blue Sky page, both of which will be linked below, alongside my link tree. Thank you all for the continued support, have a wonderful day or night wherever you are, and I'll see you guys soon.